Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to take a look at Garuda Dragonised Gaming Linux desktop with the Zen kernel. So this is one of the greatest desktops from Garuda Linux. It has got most number of features. It is totally packed with this Garuda tools, utilities, and also there are many applications developed by Garuda to support the gamers. So it is specifically made for the gamers, but also the content creators can use this because this is very ultra fast and very responsive desktop for the gamer. So that ultra fastness and the low latency of the gaming distro can be used to do the content creation also. So content creators can also use this. So what you have to do is you have to install the Garuda Gaming Linux desktop. So, and then after the installation is done, you have to remove the gaming applications, and you can get a very ultra fast low latency desktop. Or alternatively, if you don't want to do all this first, you can install the Garuda KDE Git desktop, that is a minimal KDE desktop featuring the latest from the KDE organization. So that we have seen in the last video, and this video we are going to check out the Garuda Dragonised Gaming Linux desktop. So let us start. I have already installed it in a virtual machine. So here you can see only the Zen kernel is there, and the greeter is very minimal and very specific. All the required options are available. This is the splash screen. You can see you can toggle using the escape key. So you can either see the splash screen, or if you want to see the verbose, you have to just tap on the escape key. So we have installed the Garuda Dragonised D or the desktop with MS-DOS partitions. Swap is with Hibernate option. Zen kernel is there. The file system is non-encrypted, so that will save the burden on the disk. BTRFS is there with the Zstd compression. RAM is with the Zram compression. Auto snapshots have been enabled by default. This is a beautiful greeter screen of the Garuda Dragonised desktop, and it is based on KDE desktop. So the KDE desktop has been highly modified to create this Garuda Dragonised Gaming desktop. You see here the user field is there, the password field, login, and at the bottom the options for the sleep, restart, shutdown, and the different change user or the different user option is there. And on the right side at the bottom, time and date is given. So let us start and log in into the gaming desktop. So it is based on KDE. So the resolution is properly picked up, I think. There are still some black spaces at the ends, left and right end of the desktop. Let us see if it is removed, or we will have to do it manually. This is the first boot, so it will take some little more time. So here also the Garuda setup assistant greets us before the welcome screen comes up. We will not go in this. We will do a separate video on the Garuda setup assistant. So we will cancel this. And now the Garuda welcome screen comes up. So these are also applications we will check out later. I will do separate video on each of the applications because they deserve a separate video. You cannot check out all these applications in one video, otherwise the video will become around 3 hours of time. So better is to do the small videos on each of the applications, because you see user attention span is very minimal nowadays, as more and more people are reading less and less books, and more people want visual education. So visual education, in visual education also people have got hardly attention spans of 2 or 3 minutes. Anything more than that, they will not watch the video. This is especially true because I can see only 10 or 20% of the subscribers or viewers on my channel watch the complete video. Rest watch it from around 1.37 minutes to maybe 10-15 minutes, not more than that. So I also adapted. I have reduced the video durations. I now keep the video below 30 minutes for a review, and sometimes in the latest few videos I have done the review in just 20-22 minutes. So I am now compressing it, all the information I give in very short span of time, so the video length is short. So now I will close this, or if you want we can just take a look. So the Garuda welcome screen has different applications. So Garuda Assistant, Garuda Gamer is there, Garuda Settings Manager, Garuda Network Assistant, Garuda Boot Options, System Cleaner is there, BTRFS Assistant is there, Partition Manager is there, Add Remove Software is there. So this is nothing but the software store. They are using Octopus software store. That also I will do a separate video. In Garuda Services, you can see the website is there, link to the wiki is also there. You can donate to the Garuda project. FAQs are there. A link to the GitLab is there. Chaotic AUR is there. So in all Garuda desktops, Chaotic AUR is available. So Chaotic AUR repository is nothing but pre-compiled application. User applications are there. Because if you download it from the AUR, that is the Arch user repositories, the applications are not compiled. You have to compile it on your system, so that is a hassle for many of the users, and many of the users are not that technically oriented to build the application package on their system. For those users, the Chaotic AUR is there. Search is a search engine made by Garuda for the users. Google is there, so it is privacy focused search. Bitwarden is there to take care of your passwords and all those things. Private bin is there. So these are all your privacy focused feature applications or features. This is the status of the Garuda servers. So I will do a separate video on this. And below, these are all the social media links. So you can join the Garuda forums. You can join them on Telegram. You can join the Garuda team and users on Discord, Element, Twitter, and IRC. And here you can again start up the setup assistant if you want. And this shows you the information regarding the Garuda volume. That's it. So nothing else is there. I will close this, and you can see here the close, minimize, maximize buttons are on the left side, not on the right side. So many people might have some trouble, but they will get used to it once they use the desktop for 1 or 2 days. They will get used to this. So now coming to the desktop, you can see here, beautiful, there is a panel at the top, or a top bar is there. If you click here, the application menu is there. On the right side, the volume control is there. So it is detailed volume control. You can control the volume of devices as well as applications. And this is the disk and devices. So you can mount those different folders. We can mount those different ISOs and other partitions. The network manager is there. The calendar is there. So this is a KDE calendar, and at the rightmost side on the top bar or panel, you have got the session chooser. You can lock the screen, you can log out, shut down. So the complete power menu is there, and the name of the current user that is logged in. At the bottom there is a dock. You can see it here. The Garuda welcome is there on the left side. The console or terminal is here. Then you have got the Fire Dragon. You have got the Dolphin file manager. This is the system monitor. Let us open the system monitor and check out the resource usage. So it is using around 1.6 GB of RAM. So comparing this to a standard KDE desktop, it is using around 400 MB of RAM more, 400 or 500 MB of RAM more than a standard KDE desktop. This usage, you can see here, it is using around 7.5 GB. So it is a middleweight installation. And CPU usage it is at the idle, it is hovering between 3% right up to 25%. So it is little heavy on the CPU usage. You can see it here, different processes that are running, applications, processes that are running. So very few number of applications are running right now. Only the firewall applet, KDE Connect, Garuda system maintenance, the GeoClue demo agent, the system monitor is there. So very less number of applications running, but still the CPU usage is on the higher side. Okay, so maybe the CPU usage is higher side because it is checking the, trying to sync the repos and checking out the, if whether the updates are available or not. And what is this? The Snapper tools are there. I will just open. So the Snapper tools are available to do the system maintenance. You can see here already after the installation, 2 snapshots have been taken automatically. First was the when we booted, the Arch Linux keyring and the chaotic keyring was updated immediately on the boot. So that has been done. Second snapshot is the Pacman snapshot. So before the Arch keyring was installed, one snap is there. After the Arch keyring was updated, there is another. So 2 snaps have been taken, and you can change the snapshot timeline settings. So you can do it. So right now by default, hourly 5 snapshots will be taken and daily total 7 snapshots will be taken. But you can also schedule the snapshots for weekly, monthly or yearly. That depends on your hard disk size and your preferences, your usage patterns. And it will keep the last 10 snapshots in memory, and rest automatically, older ones will be automatically deleted. That also you can change as you want. You can increase or decrease the snapshots that will remain in the memory. The older snapshots will automatically get deleted. Now let us check out the application menu. So here in the development, you can see lot of applications are given. The Qt Designer, Assistant, Linguist, Qt Bus Weaver, User Feedback Console is there, Compare is there. So Compare is an application to check difference and patch front end. Let me open it. So I think it will compare files and folders. So what is the difference between the files and folders, like the content or the version numbers of the files and folders, time and date when those folders were created, all those that is nothing but the properties of files and folders will be compared. Then Kate is there. So Kate is an advanced text editor. GUI source copy is there. The icon browser is there. So let us check out the GUI source copy. Screen, okay, this is screen copy. So I think yes, now I got it. So you can copy the screen, you can do the screen recording. So it is a kind of screen recorder, just like the OBS Studio. You can record your screen, you can take snapshots of the screen, and you can include the bottom panel, side panel if required. So if it is clicked here, the bottom panel will be also included, the side panel will be also included in the screenshot or the video screen recording. Otherwise, if it is not clicked here, it will not show the panels in the recording. So with recording with panels or without panels, you can do it. You can do full screen recording, you can keep the display off, you can show touches. So whenever doing the recording, if you click somewhere, it will show the touch in the video also. And you can always keep this application on top. You can log the rotation of the screen. So this is feature is there for the tablets. In tablets, the screen rotates, not in laptops. So for the tablets, this functionality is given. So it is basically a screen recorder. You can take some screenshots of the screen also, I think. So that is this, and the bitrate is given. So you can manage the bitrate. So you can have a recording at higher bitrate or a lower bitrate, depending on your requirements. And also you can change the dimensions of the video or the screen recording that you are doing. So it's a great application, and I have seen this for the first time. I normally have used the Voco screen I have used, and OBS Studio I have used, but I have not used this application. This is for the first time because I am not much into Arch. Now only since 1 year I am now using more of the Arch. Earlier I was into Debian based distributions, but now I think I am now more comfortable in Arch, and I have started checking out the different Arch based Linux distributions, and then I first learn and then make a video for all of you people. Okay, now we will go into the games. So here you can see lot many games are there. Bomber is there, Bovo, Chromium BSU, DOSBox is there. So DOSBox is an emulator with built-in DOS for running DOS games. So any DOS based games you can use the DOSBox to run them. Geo overlay, graphical UI to manage Vulkan and OpenGL overlays. Grenadier, Bomberman clone is there. Heroic Games Launcher, Kajong is there. So Kajong is nothing but the KDE Mahjong. So Mahjong is there in the GNOME and Kajong is in the KDE. So it is the same game, but it is developed for the Qt using the Qt technologies for the KDE desktop. And in GNOME, it is based on the this GTK technologies and made for the GNOME desktop. Capman is there, so it is a Pacman clone. K Atomic is there. K Black Box, K Blocks, K Bounce, K Break. So these are all KDE applications. K Frontline, K 4 inline. So 4 inline is there. I think 5 inline or 5 in row. Some application. This game is there in GNOME desktop also. I don't make use games. In college times, I was more into games, but now I'm not interested much in games. But definitely, I will check out this game. This Garuda Linux is must. I must do install it on my personal laptop and try out all these games because it looks exciting. You see, so many games are there. So it is definitely an exciting desktop and an exciting Linux distribution and to check out the game. So it is very attractive. I find it very attractive. Killbots, Kiriki, K Jump Cube, Clickty, K Mahjong, K Mines, K Net, Knights, Golf. So Golf is a miniature golf. Collision, Color Lines, Conquest, K Patience, K Reverse, K Cirque, Screen Editor. So lot many applications are there. You can see it here. Kubrick, K Sudoku, K Square, K Space Duel, Lutris, Mario, Minecraft Launcher, Mind Test, Naval Battle, Oversteer, Palapeli, Picnic. So I am not going into too much. Yes, now we are coming to the end of the game list. Then Steam is also there, so you can install the Steam. You can have the Steam runtime, Steam native, Steam Tinker launch is there, so you can tinker with the Steam launcher settings. T-Worlds is there. In graphics, 3D LU2 Maker, Curve Viewer, Display Cal, so it will show the display calibration. So you can calibrate your display for the games. GWAM view is there. ICC profile info is there. Ocular. So if the color renderation is proper, it is following some good ICC color profile, then you can enjoy your games better. So for that, ICC color profile info is given. Profile loader is there, so you can load the different color profiles using the profile loader. Ocular document viewer is there. Scripting client, synthetic ICC is there. So this is another application for the RGB ICC profile create. So you can create your custom ICC profiles using the synthetic ICC. VRML to X3D is there. So what is this? I will have to do a separate video. Text chart editor is there. XDV is there. So DVI here. So if you have got any video in the DVI format, you can use the XDVI to view that video. In internet section, you can see here the SSH server browser, VNC server browser, Discord, FireDragon is web browser made by Garuda team for the users. KDE Connect SMS, KGate, KRDC, KRFB, KTorrent, Modem Manager GUI, Mumble, Remote Viewer, Steam. All the Steam applications are there. Telegram desktop, Thunderbird, Extreme Download Manager is there. So it is a powerful download accelerator and video editor. In multimedia, you got the Elisa, Helbum is there. So it is a patch bay. So that's why I'm telling it is good for the content creators. The Helbum patch bay is already there. So you can use it to connect the peripherals with the system while playing, or you can use it to even generate the content. For example, you can use it to content the mics and everything to the system, and then you can record your audio. You can also install the Pro Audio on this. The Pro Audio will work very nicely in this system. and you can turn this gaming desktop into a content creation desktop. OBS Studio is there by default to record your game. So all the game sessions you can record using the OBS Studio, or you can record with that application that I have shown in the early one, that QUI SRCPY, that was that. So it's a very odd name is there. The video test utilities are there. VLC media player is there in Office. Only the document viewer is there, Ocular. No LibreOffice or any free office suite, nothing is there. No suite has been included. And in settings, you can see here the core control is there, fan control is there, firewall is there, Garuda settings manager is there, Helbum is there, quantum manager is there. So it is a simple GUI for installing, selecting and manipulating quantum themes for your desktop. System settings, yard settings is there. So this core control and fan control I will show you in the next video, in some of the separate videos, because there are many very good applications that have to be discovered and checked out in detail. So they are very powerful applications. So all those applications we will have a separate video. In system, you can see here Alacrity is there, zero configuration browser from Ava is there, ButterFS assistant, core control is here again, firewall, Fish is the user friendly command line shell, Garuda assistant, Garuda boot options, Garuda gamer, Garuda network assistant, Garuda welcome, Garuda system maintenance settings, hardware locality, HTOP is there, info center is there. So I will click on the HTOP. Let us see what happens. What are the resource usage of this desktop? It should come up on the, yes, now it is there. So you can see here just 1.2 GB of RAM has been used out of the 4 GB available to this desktop or to this virtual machine. So it is quite light on the memory usage, and number of tasks is around 65 and 454 threads are there. So in the lighter KDE desktop that we have seen earlier, that is the Garuda KDE Git, the number of threads was even I think 40-50 threads was there. So here there are 455 threads running, and number of tasks is 65. There it was I think in 40s, I think 42 or something tasks were there. So this is heavier desktop as compared to the Garuda KDE Git. Of course, obviously, because there are many applications have been provided in this desktop. And the CPU usage, you can see here. The CPU usage is around constant at around 6. Let me check. It is, yes, between 0 to 8%. So it is not going, yes, now it is going 9%. So you can say 0 to 10% only. So this has better CPU utilization as compared to the Garuda KDE Git. Now let us check out the info center. You can see here the KDE Plasma version is 5.27.4. So it should be the latest table that is available in the kde.org. KDE frameworks version 5.105, Qt version 5.15, kernel version is 6.2.13, Zen kernel, graphics platform is X11, and this is my system configuration. In the system monitor, okay, so it is launching the system monitor. We just close it. We already seen this. Let us check out the energy. Any details regarding the energy consumption. And this is the detailed information regarding the devices. Okay, CPU and all those things can be seen here. Firmware security also is very important. Nowadays there is malware targeting the Linux nodes or the Linux distributions, kernels, everything. So you have to be very particular about updating the firmware. So you should install all the latest firmware. You should have the antivirus installed. So I always use the ClamTK. I used it on my servers. I used it on my firewall also. ClamTK is one of the best antivirus that is available for free. Graphics is there, you can see here. So everything, all the information is available about your system. Now we have completed, I think. Yes, some things are remaining. Okay, so where it was, yes. So we have completed the desktop info center. The KDE partition manager is there. I will just open it up. It will take some time to open up. I think system is now much more busy. And let me open the case system guard also. So we can have two applications opening up. Because we have not done the update, so we should have done the update, because this is a big system and the update size will also be very big. So anyway, what we will do is we will go to the system again, and we will try to open the case system guard also, so that will give us better idea. So two applications should come up on the screen, the KDE partition manager as well as the case system guard. Let us see how the system responds. Okay, so I think now it is showing us the information regarding the hard disk partition. So you can see here, this is the RAM, that is Zram. It is a compression for the RAM file system. So it is around 3.8 GB in size, and the virtual hard disk you can see here. This is the BTRFS partitions with the size 34.99 GB. And how much it is filled up, that information, let us see if it is showing. Yes, so only 7.2 GB has been used up. So as compared to the number of applications that are available in this desktop, it is fully loaded. I have not seen any desktop with so many applications. All are useful. It is not bloatware, it is all useful applications are there. And that is still the desktop is just weighing 7.2 GB in size. Out of the 34.99 GB allocated to the virtual machine, it is using just 7.2 GB. So that is great on the part of Garuda developers to develop such a light system with so many applications, useful applications for the gamers. And of course, you can also use this desktop for the content creation also. Now let us check out the case system guard. So this is the system guard or the system monitor from the KDE organization. So here you can see the CPU usage. You can see the system load 1.2 GB. So it is showing different memory usage as compared to the desktop. Desktop was showing something different. This is showing something different. Swap usage is just 0.01 GB out of the 3.8 GB. You can see here CPU usage is below 10%. 0 to 10%, all the cores are swinging. Now I think we have completed yes, we have not completed. So this lib input gestures are there. So this is setup utility for lib input gestures. The menu editor is there, modem manager GUI is there, Octopi is there, Octopi cache cleaner is there. So Octopi is nothing but a software store to install the Arch applications or the system applications on the Garuda Linux. So it is just like your PAMAC. So PAMAC is the software store developed by Manjaro, and Octopi is there. It is similar graphical software store. Pace is there, reboot to UEFI, reflector simple, so you can update the mirrors on your system. So it is application to update your mirrors. Setup assistant, snapper tools, suspend and hibernate. System monitor we already checked. Virtual machine manager is also there, so that is great. So it is already included by default. You already know what is virtual machine manager. You can create virtual machines using the virtual machine managers, and you can manage all the virtual machines that you have created using this application. Wi-Fi hotspot is also available. So separate application for the Wi-Fi hotspot. Now we will check out the utilities. So here you can see here Arc is there. So it is archiving tool. Bottles is there. Garuda Assistant is again shown here. Core control is also shown here. Emoji selector, firmware. So this is nothing but the firmware updater. GVim is there. So it is a text editor. K8 is there. Kcalc. Keyboard visualizer is there. So you can change the lighting of the keyboard. So this is important for the gamers. Quantum manager is there. Kwrite, micro text editor, modem manager, GUI, Nextcloud desktop. So you can sync with the Nextcloud. So this is the client application for the Nextcloud. Open RGB is there, so you can control the RGB lighting of your desktop. So all those peripherals also, gaming desktop have some peripherals also. So peripherals have got lights, so you can control those lights using this Open RGB applications. So lights of your keyboard as well as the peripherals can be controlled from here. Piper, so it is a configurable mouse utility. So what happens is in gaming, the mouse buttons have to be configured for the gameplay, so that you can do using Piper. Proton Tricks is there. Screen copy is there, so it is Android remote control screen copy console. Tokens are there. Spectacle is a screenshot capture utility. Vim is there. Winetricks is there. So lot many applications are there. So Winetricks are nothing but the workaround problems to solve the installation problems or using the Wine. So you can solve the problems of installing the Windows application in Wine using this Winetricks. And thus there is a separate section for the Wine. Here you can see, here you can configure the Wine. You can have a Windows Notepad clone. You can uninstall Wine software from here. You can configure the Wine from here. So I think this is a fantastic desktop that has been created by the Garuda Linux for the gamers, and I also will recommend this same desktop for the content creators also. This will work fantastic. So I am planning to install this for a long-term use on my laptop, where I create the different videos for the channel. Now let us try to check out the desktop and wallpapers. So if any other themes are available, we will check this out. So here you can see the Garuda Linux wallpapers are available. So a lot of wallpapers are there. We'll check each of them out. You can see here. Oh, there are many wallpapers here. This is how it looks. Looks very fantastic. This also looks very nice. This wallpaper we have seen earlier on one of the Garuda desktops. This one is also very nice. You can check this out also. The real bird, after which this Linux distribution Garuda has been named. So this is the Garuda bird. We call it Garud in Indian languages. Okay, so this is how the desktop looks with this wallpaper. So that is it. Not many other wallpapers are there. The best I have shown you. Now we will go over and check out the themes, if the themes are available or not. Desktop is little unresponsive because I think there are some great number of updates that will require to be installed, because the ISO that I have downloaded it now is I think 1 month old. So there will be a lot of updates available, because 1 month in Arch is a big time. So that some updates might have collected. So we will discard the settings of the current module and we will go back and check out the themes, or we can open the settings also. Yes, we will open the system settings. So system settings is the KDE settings. We will check out if some themes are there. Definitely there will be some themes because this is a heavily modified desktop. Okay, so in the appearance section, we can see here only two themes are available. So dark and light theme is there. And now we will check out if some more themes are there. Let it open. Yes, so the global themes are there. So there are more than two global themes. Only the two styles are there, light and dark. So you can mix match the themes and the styles. So here the breeze dark, breeze twilight, the dragonized theme and the sweet theme is also there. So sweet theme, you might have used it on many of the other Linux distributions. It is also downloaded from the net. You can download and install that. So if you want, we can apply the sweet theme and let us see what happens. Many people will like the sweet theme. Sweet theme also looks very nice. It will take some time to. Yes, so only the appearance settings we are done. So we should do the window settings also with the sweet theme. Now what we will do is we will also apply the desktop and the window layout. So now keep a watch the window layout and what change will be done when we switch over the desktop and window layout to sweet theme. You see the theme is still getting applied, but what we can do is while the theme gets applied in the background, we can go and check out the other appearance settings. For example, the application style, let us check out. Yes, so here you can see the different application style options are available. MX Windows 90X, 98, Quantum Dark, Fusion, Breeze, the different plasma styles. Let us check out. So there are quite a number of plasma styles available. Air, Breeze Dark, Breeze Light, Sweet, Oxygen, Dragonized. The different color accents are also available. Window decorations are also there. You can see it here. KV Simplicity Dark Light, Simplicity Turquoise, KV Yaru, Sweet, Sweetified. The different window decorations. You can check out the Sweet Dark, Transparent, Breeze, Plastic. 4 are there. Now let us check out the fonts. So the Fira Sans is the default font series along with the code nerd. In icons, let us check out. Yes, so here in the icons, you got Advaita, Beauty Line, Breeze Dark, and the candy icons. Let us check out the cursors. So Advaita, Beauty Line, Breeze Dark. Sorry, not Breeze Dark, Breeze Light, candy icons, and sweet icons are there. The font management is there. You can install or remove fonts using the font management. So it will just show the different fonts that are available. Not many fonts are there always. And the splash screen settings are there. So this is the splash screen settings. So Dragonised splash screen, Suite splash screen, and the none is there. So according to the Suite theme, the wallpaper has changed, and you can see the panel look has also changed on the top. The panel is still not rendered properly. It will take some time because we are in virtual machine, and also there will be lot of updates available in the background. So it will take some time. I don't know why this icon from GNOME has been applied here. So this is the GNOME foot that is we can see as a icon for the application launcher. So this is how the application launcher looks, and you can see at the bottom dock has disappeared because maybe this yes, but this suite I can see in the suite theme there is a dock at the bottom, so this also has a dock, so that should have been visible here. Maybe the dock is still coming up. It will taking some time to be displayed on the desktop, but once you install this system on a bare metal, it will definitely work. Just this is because the virtual machine is there. It is a bit slow, and it should not be like this when you install it on your system. So I think with this I will stop the video. In the next video we will start with the different applications that are available. So we will specifically check out the Garuda applications or the tools that are provided in the Garuda Linux distribution. Then we will check out some specific applications of the Garuda Dragonised gaming desktop. So it is a KDE based desktop we have seen in this video. So we will check out those applications. So gaming applications will come later. First we will check out the Garuda tools and utilities. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.